So the next one is quite an important one because it hits back to a problem that was found by the camera store TV guys, which any sane person would love their reviews, and I would buy stuff at their store if I was in their country, but I'm not. But they made a remark that you can't do, it was about video and autofocus and the touchscreen, that you can't do lock-on focus there. And I think you can. I will show it to you in this quite bad setup, and I'm pretty sure it can be checked by somebody else. Again, I'm doing all these the day that I got the camera and just record whenever I think something interesting is happening. So let's first show what we are talking about. So I'm now recording, right? And hopefully you can see it. Let me focus in on the screen. And again, sorry about the bad quality, but the whole idea is that you can do touch to focus and you can see that it's changing focus points, but it does not track. So if I'm focusing it in this part, it will of course not change the focus in any way, it's not tracking. But what you can do, first you have to turn on lock to focus, right? So I put it on the C1 button, and then it of course starts yelling, hey, do you want to do touch to focus? Turn that to on. Now it will ask you the first time about point this to the middle thingy, right? So hopefully you can see it. Let me aim it for that one. So now it's touching to in fact it decided to go to the wrong one, but you can already see what I'm talking about. It now found that one, right? And it's tracking that one and focusing that one. But if I hit another object, so let's say this one, you can see it jumps there and it locks onto that one. In this case, not very well, but you can sort of see that it is working. It's me just being in a dark environment and doing it quite badly, but you can see that the feature is working. You just have to first turn lock on focus on. What's a little bit weird, but you can, hopefully you don't forget, but you can do this before the recording. You do have to turn it on before you start the recording. So I think this is quite an interesting one because it resolves one of the major questions that was asked. One thing, or what was detected by that review. One thing I also can confirm, that it seems that the focus and the touching is much quicker, even getting the lock on, as you can notice, the moment that you are in movie mode. Oh, hold on, let me go up. Sorry about that. I'm watching the wrong screen all the time and sort of assuming that you can see what I'm doing. But you can see that it is working, and it's quite a lot quicker if you do it like this, right? So in video it seems that the touchscreen is much more responsive. Yeah, what can I say? That's an interesting sort of conclusion. My gut feeling is, I think Jason Lanier also found this, it seems to me, and that we'll get back to one of my later videos for tonight, that Sony is using a new version of Android. Oh, these things are running on Android, if you didn't know. It seems that they upgraded either some of the toolkits or even the OS version, and some of the animations and menus that they entered are slower. And my gut feeling is they still need to optimize. As a developer myself of both hardware and software, I can see that the first version, especially on the software side, is working but not fully tuned, right? So, and I can totally see that they are now taking their time to tune it further and speed it up. If I would advise them, I would also add a feature to take the animations out, but I will get back to that one later. But this is good news because I think we just found a feature back that, unless I understood the review wrong, is there, but he just didn't find it. So that's good news. So up to the next one.